Today's practice will be dedicated to grounding. Let's begin by warming up our shoulders, rotating them, and let's set an intention for today. Be it about a goal that we want to achieve for ourselves, or anything that can improve our life. Let's get on our hands and knees and start doing a few cat and cow's position. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arch your back, gaze upwards. Exhale, round your back. Repeat a few times with me. Inhale and exhale. Extend now one leg backwards and lift up the opposite arm. Repeat to the opposite side. You should aim to have arm and leg at the same height, at the same level. Push your heels as if you were pressing against a wall behind you, and point your fingers. Stand up now. Inhale, chair pose. Lift your arm to the sky, and now lift your right leg. Bring it to the back of the mat. Warrior pose, number 1. Warrior pose now, number 2. Make sure that your gaze is pointed towards your fingers and that your arms are strong and balancing. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Feel the strength of the pose. Now lift the right leg and come into Warrior Pose 3 by balancing on your left leg, feeling it strong in the ground, and bringing your arms next to your body or pointing in front of you, as you prefer. Come down now. Let's do a Vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana, Upward Facing Dog, and Downward Facing Dog. Inhale, bring your knees to the floor. Come down into child pose and take some rest if you need. Breathe. Feel free to stay in the pose as long as you need to. When you're ready, lift your head up. Stand up again. Now step back to the end of the mat. Lift your arms. Now bend the left knee and bring your left hand, next to your foot or on your knee if you're more comfortable. and extend the right arm towards the sky. Gaze towards your hand. Inhale and exhale. Now lift up and come down to the other side. You can place your elbow on your knee if it is more comfortable, or you can place your hand next to your foot. Come down now into Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift up, upward facing dog. Hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe. Come back now to the front of your mat. And let's repeat the sequence from the beginning. Come down into chair pose. Lift your left leg now and take it back to the opposite side of the mat. Warrior pose 1. Breathe. Balance your arms into warrior pose 2. Feel your feet grounded into the floor. Feel your strong arms. Gaze towards your hand. Now balance and come into warrior pose 3. Lift your leg and bring your arms next to your body. Stay here and balance. Breathe. Come down now. Bring your arms to the floor and come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the floor now and come back into child's pose. You can now catch your breath and relax. Breathe. Feel the effort and feel the strength of your body. Come up now onto all fours. And let's now work on both our arms and our legs. Lift your knees from the mat and lift now your right leg, pointing your heel towards the ceiling. Bring now your knee to your elbow and extend your leg backwards. Let's repeat for the other leg. Bring your left leg up, heel toward the ceiling, knee towards the elbow, and push your leg back. This is quite intense for your core, your arms, and your legs. But let's repeat another time, if you feel like it, to ensure that our body learns the movement and strengthens all of the muscles. If the effort is too intense, you can always take your knees to the floor. Let's relax now in child's pose. Breathe. Let's come up now and bring our forearms to the floor. You can turn the palms towards the ceiling to feel the stretch in the shoulders and in your arms. You can gently move your body back and forth and come now into plank position. Palms are pointing towards the floor. Legs are strong. The core is engaged. Now walk baby steps towards your arms with your feet. Point your hips towards the ceiling. Feel the burn in the shoulders. This flow will strengthen our back and our shoulders without putting too much pressure or any sensitive joints. Let's repeat 3 times. If you are tired, you can always come back into child's pose. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Come back now onto all fours into child pose. Breathe. This practice will help our body feel the strength of all our limbs and find its balance. If you feel it is too intense, feel free to adapt it as you feel more comfortable. However, whatever small effort, do not deny it to your body. Let's come back now to Chaturanga Dandasana and upward facing dog, then downward facing dog. Come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. After this effort, let's come now down to Shavasana. You can now catch your breath. Feel everything that you experienced through this practice. Acknowledge whatever learning, whatever reflection you've had in this moment, and let it sink, let it flow into your body. If you've set an intention for this practice, try and think if you've accomplished it or what prevented you from accomplishing it. Be grateful to your body for allowing you to move and be grounded. You can slowly come back to a lateral position and slowly, with the force of your hands, come back to a seated position. Cross your legs, join your hands. Namaste.